Welcome to Brunswick Biz on ATMC TV. I'm your host, Kat Newton. This month we're visiting with CertaPro painters, Mommy to Be, and Time to Remember portrait artist. Stay tuned for the next 30 minutes as we connect Brunswick County one business at a time. With Chris Holloway, owner of CertaPro Painters right here in Brunswick County. Very great business. I don't think we've ever had a painter on Brunswick Biz, so we're excited to have you here and hear everything that you guys do.
Well, thank you for having me. We really appreciate it.
We appreciate it too. Tell us a little bit about, first, CertaPro Painters. Tell us about the company itself.
CertaPro Painters started in 1992. The headquarters is in Oaks, Pennsylvania, and it's a franchise. Currently, there are over 400 franchise offices throughout Canada and North America. So what CertaPro brings to the customer is the backing of a large company that provides a 2-year warranty on everything we do, not just with the local folks, but they also bring into the customer the local expertise. For instance, painting in Brunswick County is a whole lot different than painting, say, in Raleigh. Raleigh doesn't have the weather we have, they don't have the sun, the sand, and to be honest with you, they don't have the mildew problems we have. So it's a very different environment, and so you have to know what's going on in your environment, and so by being a local owner that lives in the area, we know what we need to do to make your painting job last.
Great. Well, that's great to have some tips from people who know exactly what to do when it comes to interior and exterior painting.
And we do both.
Great, good to know. Tell us a little bit how you got into the business.
Well, I have been a North Carolina resident almost all my life. I went to NC State, got a polymer chemistry degree there, went on to Virginia and got a master's degree, and then I started working for 2 of the largest textile companies in the world. And so as I moved through there, I went into the automotive industry. And then we decided we were just going to come to Brunswick County and live. We bought our house in Oak Island, and I started CertaPro Painters in 2006. So kind of a roundabout way to get there. And it's kind of interesting because the polymer chemistry knowledge that I have, now I'm not a chemist anymore, I couldn't even draw a benzene ring, but the knowledge I have of polymers really helps out when we have difficult issues with a painting surface. And we know how to best utilize the technology people like Sherwin-Williams supply us. We know how to best prepare the surfaces on challenging products and surfaces. And so I think it helps us do a better job. Great.
Well, good to know. I know you just mentioned y'all do interior and exterior of a home. Do you do residential and commercial, or do you stick to one more than the other?
Well, CertaPro initially started as a residential painting company. However, the expertise in residential has transferred well to our commercial efforts, and so we do large commercial jobs, small commercial jobs. This office, my office, has done projects for the Navy that are bigger than $500,000. We've also done the front door of your mom. No, I'm joking, not your mom. So we do everything from a small painting job to a very, very big job, and we have the expertise to do that. So while we started out as residential, we can handle just about everything.
Okay. So to be able to do all that, I would assume you have a pretty good team.
Absolutely. Our team is, I guess, centered around our job site supervisor system. For every job, there is a supervisor that is solely responsible for doing that work. He communicates to the customer. He makes sure that the painters are doing the right thing. He makes sure that we have the materials that we need to do the right thing. He checks the quality to make sure that the preparation is done well, that the intermediate coats are done and the final coats are great. And he walks through the homeowner, with the homeowner at the end of every day, or if it's a commercial job, the project manager at the end of every day, or however they want to do it. But that job site supervisor is the key person that makes the job done right. The supervisor, of course, has to know what to do, and that's where we come into play. So myself or one of my sales folks will visit and we'll do the actual estimating. We'll communicate with the customer to see what their needs are, what they want the finished project to look like, and then just talk about anything of significance that we should know to accomplish that goal. So after we do that, we meet with our job site supervisor right before they come to your house or to your building. We do what's called a job handoff, and that is a complete discussion of what the customer has told us, what we then saw, and what the actual proposal entails. And so when the job site supervisor and the crew arrives on site, they're there to do the work and complete the work that the customer communicated to the salesperson. And of course, the sales folks, we drop in and check on things.
Right.
But we really kind of interrupt the flow because the supervisor is a 25% supervisor and about a 75% doer, because he's the most talented, it could be a she too, but they're the most talented person that we have on that job. And they don't leave that job until it's done. So one supervisor, one job.
Gotcha.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, I like that. Very good. It feels like it's very thorough, I guess, when you have someone, the same people completing the project. Now, tell me what to do if someone were hoping to repaint their interior, but they have nowhere to start. They don't even know which way to go. How do you help them, or can you help them pick colors and kind of go in a certain direction?
Absolutely. Most people buy a house that has the generic type of beige colors on the walls and white trim and white ceilings. For a lot of people, that's great because they want to show off their belongings. They want their furniture to pop. They want their objects of art to pop. So a neutral background is terrific. But then you have other people who really want their walls to pop, and that's where the artwork, they want the artwork to be the walls, or part of the artwork to be the walls. So within our team, we have excellent color folks. I'm a great color person. Our salespeople are great color persons. But sometimes we need to bring in some more help. And so what we'll tell our customers to do is to go on the computer and go to, say, Sherwin-Williams' website. They have a color visualizer. They can take a picture of their room, upload it, and then they can paint on the computer with different colors to kind of give them an idea.
Very cool.
From that point, we recommend that you go, or we can deliver it, some sample paint. And you actually paint a little section on the wall. Now, when you do that, you want to look at it in the 3 different lights, because color changes with light. So there's the dark at night when you just have your home lights on.
Right.
There's the bright sunlight when, gosh, you don't need any lights in the house, everything's fully lit up. And then there's that kind of early morning and then late afternoon dusky look.
Right.
And so you've got some sun and some lights that you have in your house on. Colors can change. And so what might look great in the dark could look ghastly in one of the other 2 lights. So, but let's say we can't even get to a color from there. Then we bring in designers. We have a couple great designers that work with us. They come in and help us pick colors. So we kind of run the gamut from, if the customer knows what they want, great. If the customer doesn't have any idea, we can help them. If the customer is completely colorblind, then we can help them too.
Now, can people do something more like a pattern or a design on the wall, or is that kind of put further? Y'all just do mainly the wall colors of the interior and the exterior?
Great question. There are a terrific group of faux painters in our area, and they are artists. They really are. We don't do that artistic work because that really is a different methodology. We do stripes. If people want stripes in their living room, and you can see the commercials, where people do the stripes on there. We do that. We're great at that. But if you really want something artistic, then we'll recommend a couple great faux painters to have come in and do some specialty work. They can do things like make a wall or your mantelpiece look like marble. It's amazing. But we do the prep work for them. They do the artists. So we're great painters, but we're not artists.
Okay, there you go. So say someone's looking to do residence, or maybe someone has a second home here. I know a lot of people do have that here at the beach. What's your contact information if they were looking to use you guys for a project?
Well, we do a lot of absentee homeowner painting. I've had customers I've never actually met because they own rental property. They don't come down much. And so we communicate with them via email, photos, of course, by telephone, cell phones. But the easiest way to get hold of us is our 1-800 number, and it's 1-800-GO-CERTA. It's right there.
Okay, there it is.
If you call that number, they'll ask you where you live and your zip code, and they'll refer you to the right CertaPro location. So if you're in Brunswick County, they will refer you to our office. Now, our local office, if you just want to pick up the phone, is 910-398-7790. But if you call the 800 number, you'll get it. And that one's easy to remember. So we're available. Also, you can schedule on the web by going to CertaPro.com. We have our schedules there. You can select a time for one of our sales folks to come out, and whenever you're available, there's a spot open for you, and you can select it there, and then we'll communicate with you and show up. So you can use the internet. You can use the telephone, you can call the toll-free number, or you can call us directly.
Very convenient. A lot of ways to get in touch.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you coming out here, doing the interview. I'm excited to see some pieces that you've done for some before and after pictures I know we're going to see. So we appreciate it, and thank you very much.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you.
With Quamie Hassel, owner of Mommy to Be right here in Charlotte. Great store you have here, and what a great just location in Charlotte, and the building itself is adorable. I love the building, has a lot of character. You have filled this place with some great things. Tell us a little bit about your store, kind of how you came up with the concept and what it is that you do here.
Well, we are a retail and resell maternity and newborn shop, basically doing children's clothes as well. We do have a lot of maternity clothes and baby items as well. We do a lot of specialty gifts as well for baby showers and all types of gift giving. So whether it's your birthday or a special event, we take care of that as well.
How fun. Now, you have clothes, like you said, you have newborn, preemies, all the way up to children, and then also kind of all the stages of maternity.
That's right. We specialize in everything from a nursing bra all the way to onesies to little jackets to outfits, full outfits.
Great. Now, what about the sizes? I don't know if people are familiar with how maternity works, but do you have, is it kind of all
It's a variety of sizes. We do have everything from small sizes all the way up to extra, extra large.
So what made you decide to open it here locally?
Well, I was looking around at different places in Charlotte and wanting to do something different for the community, actually, and there was just nothing here for new mothers. There's nowhere to shop, you know, there's no outfits or clothes, really, so I wanted to kind of a one-stop shop and come in and have an outfit for the new mommy and an outfit for the new baby.
How exciting. So they can kind of do all the stages here. When they come in, as they first find out they're pregnant, do all their clothes, and then kind of start getting into girls, boys, you know, as they figure that out.
Absolutely.
The books here, I also noticed that you have a lot of books that mothers can read. I know that's a big thing when you get pregnant.
Education's very big when it comes to a new mommy.
So how do you go about with your books? Do people recommend books and you find them, or do you just kind of pick up some books that you find?
I've had a lot of recommendations from mothers about what books they like, so I kind of picked up a lot of those books, and of course if I come across something that's informative, I will I definitely get it.
Okay. Now tell us, I know you had mentioned gifts. Now you have gifts ranging from all kinds of things. I saw a Burt's Bees package out there, you know, boy, girl diaper, kind of cute little setup. I know you had mentioned even something for mothers as they go to the hospital, so they just can kind of take it as they go when it's time. Tell us a little bit about those gifts and kind of how you put them together, who all does that.
I have a girl that helps me out, and she usually makes all the diaper cakes. We put ready-made baby cakes and gifts together for a baby shower or, like I said, a birthday, depending on what you have. We do all kinds of baskets as well for the new mommy or daddy. Sometimes the daddies get ignored. Absolutely. They get ignored a lot in this. So we do just a lot of, basically, if you have a good idea for a gift, we can probably put it together for you. We do a lot of, like I said, diaper cakes for the baby shower, which you can put on the table, and of course the new mommy can actually use.
That is awesome. I know, I wanted to point this out, your prices are dramatically different here, a lot lower, a lot more just easier to get for a mother who's only pregnant for a certain amount of time if they're only going to have one child. That goes for the gift sets as well as the clothes. How do you determine the pricing?
Well, I wanted something really cost-effective here. I wanted something for the cost-conscious mommy to be, basically. A lot of the clothes are under $20. and they're all name brand. A lot of them are, you know, Pea in a Pod, Motherhood, things like that. So I wanted something to offer them that wasn't so pricey as if they were going to a department store. I know Motherhood is great clothes, but they are pretty expensive, and you're only going to wear them for a short time.
Right.
So I wanted something to give them an option so that they can come in and get a few things versus one.
Right.
And then you can put an outfit together and maybe go home with some baby items as well.
That is fabulous.
So,
Very reasonable
absolutely.
For mothers who are expecting. Now, you also had, I saw strollers, little play sets, stuff like that. Now, is all of this new or is some of it used? How do you determine that?
Well, we do both. I usually get new and used, but
Okay.
but if it is used, it's gently used.
Right. So good condition.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because I know, you know, with the new mommies, you know, sometimes it's hard to think about getting something used,
Right.
but if it's in great condition, it'll be good to go.
Okay. And I wanted to see, because when did you start this business?
In July.
Okay, so
the end of July.
Pretty new. Okay. Where do you see, what are you hoping for this business? Where do you see it going in the future?
Well, I hope to continue to stay in business and service the mommies and babies of Brunswick County. You know, I want more business. I like being here in Charlotte and having a retail shop.
Okay, very good. And also, I wanted to make sure we got your contact information out because
Right.
you're a little bit back from the road. Still a
Right.
great location, but maybe a little hard to find. So tell us your physical address.
Okay.
And then your telephone number. I think you'll have a Facebook page as well.
Absolutely. We are on Facebook. A lot of mothers network on Facebook,
Right.
so we definitely like the attention on Facebook. And our address here is 5211 Main Street, Charlotte, Suite 505. And we're down from the DMV and across from the old Security Savings Bank.
Okay.
Our phone number is 910-754-2600.
Okay, great. And another thing that just popped in my head, I wanted to mention, I know a lot of, like we said earlier, bodies are changing, moms don't really know what to do. Y'all help put together outfits. So it's not
Absolutely.
so hard to come in and be like, what do I do? What do I wear?
Right.
How do I look and feel good?
Absolutely.
So you can kind of pull in the fashion and put together some things for them.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's what we're here for. A lot of times, as women, we have a hard time about finding what to wear, and we change multiple
Right.
times. And I'm thinking that when you're pregnant, it's a little bit harder as well to
Right, I
find
would
something
assume
that's
so.
cute and that you feel comfortable in. And we do that here. If you need something, we are more than happy to come in and grab a few jeans for you, put some outfits together for you, a complete outfit, whether it's a scarf or a necklace or a pair of earrings that make the outfit. It's how you feel. If you feel good, you look good.
Now, do you mind showing us a few of the outfits that you have put together?
Absolutely, absolutely. We do put together a few good outfits. Some of the ones like this one would be good for a working mother or even church on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
It's fully accessorized with a necklace, scarf, and bracelet.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So
now,
Maternity,
Okay.
usually have a little space for your belly there.
Oh, so cute. Okay.
Nice little shirts that usually
That's
tie in the front
nice.
or the back.
Very great. Yeah, that's
Nice
a great
little outfits that
dress
we
up
put
outfit.
together. Like I said, that we can actually put them together for you. We have another one that's just a casual, maybe out to dinner or hanging out with
Okay.
some girlfriends.
Oh, that's cute. I love that. So you got the jacket to go with it. And now do these pants have the whole...
Yep, they do as
Okay.
well,
Oh,
just
there
to hold
you
the little
go.
belly.
Very nice.
Absolutely.
This is
And we
great.
sell a lot of variety, like I said, of sizes as well. So,
Okay.
and also new outfits and used outfits, as well as casual and dress up.
Okay, great. And then for the babies, I know that you have all over. There's
Right.
cute little
Mhm.
setups.
We have a lot
but-
of little cute outfits that we put together as well.
Look at that little hat.
Little hat that we like to put together, and little jackets, things like that.
Oh, yeah.
So.
And look at that. So only $3 for this precious little hat. This is great.
Our prices
Great
are
price.
very, very good.
That is
and we also
excellent.
carry winter and summer all year round.
Okay,
so if you're
good.
going out of town, maybe
Right.
to a cold location, we will have
Right,
things available
right.
even in the summertime.
That makes sense. And when you're pregnant, you can kind of determine, okay, they're going to be this size during these months. We can go ahead and start picking out.
Well, and start planning when you're going to have the baby, because a lot of times it's going to
Right.
be in the wintertime or it's going to be in the summertime, so you can go
That's
ahead and
true.
get the outfits to accommodate.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being on
Thank
the show
you.
and contributing so much to Brunswick County. We appreciate it. I'm here here with Frank and Stacy Walter, owners of Time to Remember Portrait Artists, right here in Bolivia in your home and studio, which is exciting because that's pretty convenient for you guys. Tell us a little bit about your business. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about you guys because pretty popular, pretty great in Brunswick County. So tell us a little bit, kind of how you got started, how you got into photography, and how you brought your business here to Brunswick County.
Wow. Long story short, we were military for 20 plus years, and I followed him around in the military, and I have a degree from Purdue University, and when we left Purdue after 9/11, we went to New York, and New York there were 0 jobs whatsoever. So from Purdue I had a marketing and management degree with a minor in photography, so I decided that we'll do something with photography. I couldn't find a job anywhere else. And we started in a little garage, 30 degrees below zero. I know, right? And from there, it just kind of blossomed into a full-time photography career. And
Excellent.
we've been very blessed over the years.
Well, good. And y'all do so much. I mean, you do all kinds of events around the county, and you also do so many different sessions when people come here. So first, tell us a little bit about the events that you do.
Sure. Our events, we try to give back to our community by showing up at events and doing lots of stuff for our community. Rotary Club and the Chamber, Brunswick County Chamber. Things, giving back is very important to us. So that's when you'll see us around and about with events, and of course weddings and such like that.
Right.
Plausibility.
Plausibility, yeah.
That's a big one.
So, yeah, we love all animals. All fur babies we love dearly, so we try to give back.
Well, good. And then tell us a little bit about the sessions that people can come here to do.
Sure. We have all kinds of different sessions that we do. We have high school senior sessions. We have little baby newborns and watch me grow sessions, and regular portrait sessions, and all kinds of families, and just lots of fun. We just try to keep it light and fun no matter what we're doing.
Well, good. Now, you mentioned weddings, and Brunswick County is a great place for weddings. A lot of people from here love to get married here, and then also destination for the beach, of course. So would you say that that's a pretty popular thing for you, is weddings?
It's extremely popular, yes.
Okay.
Weddings are wonderful. And of course we are very busy with them in May and September and throughout the holiday seasons. Our holiday season is summer, right?
Right.
So summer is a big wedding time for us.
Okay. So
especially
is that
for beach
weddings.
weddings.
True.
Yeah.
Now, is that the busiest time, or do you have a different, I guess probably Christmas would probably be pretty, I would assume, I guess y'all would know, but
Christmas and spring.
okay.
Yeah, for the lamb.
Christmas for Santa, obviously, and then we get the lamb and bunnies.
Santa, you're such a good Santa, Frank.
So tell us about the lamb. And I know that's something everyone looks forward to each year. Tell us what you guys do with that.
That's my favorite time of the year. I love babies, and I love fur babies, and the lamb, it's just awesome. We totally become rednecks for 2 weeks out of the year and have a lamb in the house with us with a diaper on for those 2 weeks. Yeah, poor Frank sleeps with the lamb, feeds the lamb, takes care, just becomes daddy
To
the
that little lamb.
Where I go, the lamb goes.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
Everywhere that Frankie goes, the lamb is sure to follow. And we just have a blast with it. It's amazing how docile that little baby can be. And I love to see lamb with newborns. That's, I think, probably my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Because the lamb, every time you lay a baby that's just days old down with this lamb, they always touch the baby to make sure
Oh my
that,
gosh.
I know, it's
How
so
adorable.
adorable.
Yes.
I love it.
So I love keeping up with that. But
Oh, good. Now, we took a little tour before we got started with the interview. tons and tons of props inside and outside. It's awesome. I mean, you could do anything with you guys, which is so cool. What's the most popular thing that people like to do besides the lamb and Santa? Are there certain sets that people really like to do?
Yeah, they like our fire sets.
Okay.
We like to do that. We're a little pyros sometimes. But we always have it up very controlled. It's in a very small area, and I do that twice a year. And it's just a lot of fun. But we can pretty much set for anything.
Okay.
I mean, if you've got an idea, I'm willing to try it.
Okay, so people can bring in something maybe if they have it.
Yeah, or even if they just have an idea of it. Hey, Stacy,
we can build it.
can you build this?
Wow.
Can you try, and we'll try. Every time I'll try whatever. And he's really good at handyman there.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
he'll
Nice to
build
have
it.
around.
Yeah, if it's not there, he'll build it for us.
There you go.
So I like
Great.
anything different.
Okay, good. So unique pictures.
Unique, yeah.
Definitely. Okay.
it.
So y'all are very, very popular around Brunswick County. Win a lot of the Best of Brunswick each year. Tell us what do you think makes you guys stand out so much?
Wow. We've just been so blessed in Brunswick County. And I think the giving back helps a lot because we do care about our community. I teach at Brunswick Community College.
Oh, okay.
I teach photography for continuing ed and absolutely love to see the light bulb come on for other people. And I think that it's just a love of photography. When I was a young girl, my dad would say, if you own a restaurant, you want to give good service, great service
Great service, reasonable
prices, and
a good product.
a good product. And so for the last, how many ever years, let's see, we've been doing this since 2001, and even before, but 2001. I've always tried to give the best customer service that I could possibly give because everyone is unique and we all are different in our own way. And you have to get to know your clients. And so I try to give a great product at a reasonable price with great customer service. And that even comes down to if it's so cold outside and you want to have your high school senior portraits on a four-wheeler in a sundress, you might need to reschedule instead of doing it that day. And so I'm the photographer that will reschedule because it's more important for me for you to have fun than to schedule you in that slot.
Gotcha.
So that's
Be flexible with everyone, connect with everyone.
Connect.
Good.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing.
I think that's a great thing.
And to me, it's so wonderful when your clients become friends and family.
Right.
And we are here in our own home, so I always kind of make a joke out of it. Because it's an old tobacco barn, you can't hear the doorbell sometimes. So I'm always like, just come in and make yourself at home. It's a home-based business. Come in and make yourself at home.
How special. I mean, to really be able to come back and to see you guys and feel that comfortable and to see people, like you said, babies grow each year and all the different things. What a fun business to be in.
Thank you. I love it.
It's great.
We're so wonderful, blessed.
Oh, well, good.
Wonderful.
Well, tell our viewers before we wrap up just your contact information, a telephone number, a website, and then I guess just your physical address since people can probably come in to say hello or to get scheduled for a session.
Sure. Okay. Stacy and Frank Walter with Time to Remember Portrait Artist. We are on Danford Road, 573 Danford Road in Bolivia, North Carolina. Our website is www.t2r-clicks, like a camera, clicks.com. And our phone number is 910-253-7428 or 253-PICT.
There you go. Well, everyone has how to get in touch with you. And we really appreciate you guys doing the interview and letting us come into your home, see the business, see your family. And we really appreciate it. So thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank
we
you.
appreciate you guys too. Thanks.
Thanks for tuning in to Brunswick Biz, only on ATMC TV. Special thanks to CertaPro Painters, Mommy to Be, and Time to Remember portrait artists. If you have any questions about today's show or would like to see a business on our show, remember it is free. Just give us a call at 755-1770. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next month for Brunswick Biz, when we connect Brunswick County one business at a time. The Tulip Tree Boutique, a women's and children's clothing store in Ocean Isle Beach, where charming and classic meet fun-loving and playful.